Hi, Mighty Mommy here, and I'm ready to share some fresh, creative, and practical parenting tips. I'm your host, Cheryl Butler. Raising kids in the 21st century affords parents incredible opportunities that previous generations probably never dreamed of. One such area of opportunity is technology. Our kids are being born and raised in the savvy world of electronics, and truthfully, many know more about the latest gadgets than we parents do. Mighty Mommy is often asked about the appropriate age for kids to start owning their own tech gadgets, and today we'll discuss all this with my special guest, Eric Escobar, QDT's Tech Talker. Though this truly is a personal decision based on parents' assessment of their children's maturity and whether they have earned the right to use what is often an expensive piece of equipment, there are some general considerations to deciding what is or isn't appropriate. That's why I'm thrilled to get the advice of my Quick and Dirty Tips colleague, Eric Escobar, the Tech Talker, for his insight and guidance on these important and costly purchases. Hey Eric, first I'd like to talk about game consoles. From portable technology, such as the Nintendo DS, to movement sensing equipment like the Xbox 360 Kinect, video gaming has come a long way, baby. Eric, what are some considerations to keep in mind for parents who are looking to purchase a gaming system for their child?
Hey, Cheryl. I'm so glad to be a guest on the Mighty Mommy Show. Well, I would start by making sure the games your child is buying are age-appropriate. Check the labels to make sure. Most games and consoles require an account to be set up. Be sure to help your child set up the account and put their correct age. This will restrict any mature or adult content games that may be advertised to your child. My next suggestion would be to remove any credit card information from your online game accounts. Apple just settled a lawsuit in which children racked up thousands of dollars of charges in app upgrade purchases for an online game. Removing the credit card information will ensure nothing gets charged to your card.
Great. Let's talk about smart and cell phones. Cell phones are probably the most requested gadget by kids. Working parents like the security of knowing their child can have instant access to them if a transportation issue or change in after-school activity should occur. But depending on the type of phone the child has, instant access to the internet and social media might also be available. Eric, do you have any guidelines for choosing cell phones for tweens and teens? Are there safety precautions parents can take to limit internet access at certain times to keep texting at bay?
Cell phones are some of the trickiest devices to limit, and the guidelines can vary enormously from child to child. If I were buying a phone for a tween or teen, I would not go out and get an iPhone 5. Instead, I would start to tween out with a cheap smartphone or even a dumb phone. Why, you ask? Well, a simple mobile phone doesn't have a lot of capabilities that a smartphone has. While that wouldn't be ideal for adults, it's perfect for kids because it's very easy to limit phone usage when all they can do on their phone is call friends and send a few text messages. If they can handle this responsibility for a while, then you could allow them more and more freedom. Also, teens and tweens are notorious for breaking and or losing their devices. If you get your kid a pricey smartphone and they lose it after a few weeks, you're stuck with a hefty bill. However, if you get them a cheap phone, they can do the same and it's not that bad financially. Plus, if they show that they can take care of a cheap phone, perhaps you can upgrade them to one with more features as a reward.
And MP3 music players. Music and kids go hand in hand, and one of the easiest ways for them to rock out to their favorite tunes is to download hit songs directly to their own iPod or MP3 player. Today's versions can do much more, though, than stream music. They allow kids to watch movies, get online, interact with others, and more. Eric, do you have any age-based guidelines to consider when purchasing one?
Well, there's a reason why Apple's line of products is so popular. Besides their cool look and user-friendly interface, Apple products allow users to access a ton of music. And the best part for parents is that you can create your child's account with certain access limitations. This is great for children who have their own iDevice. They can download music, games, and videos all within the specific parameters that you set in advance. One of the best features I found for parents is the ability to limit the volume your children can hear in their headphones. Of course, the only downside is the price tag. Apple products are quite a bit costlier than other brands.
Thanks for all the great insights and advice, Eric. Make sure to check out Tech Talker's awesome articles at www.techtalker.quickanddirtytips.com. And you'll also find his podcast there as well. Next week, you can find part 2 of this series on kids and electronics on the Tech Talker channel. He's a genius at making even the most complex technology simple to understand and implement. Do you have any rules in place regarding your child's access to electronic devices? Please let me know in my comments section on the Mighty Mommy Facebook page. I'm also on Twitter at Mighty Mommy. You can also email me at mommy@quickanddirtytips.com. You can visit the Mighty Mommy page at quickanddirtytips.com to read a transcript of this show. This is episode number 228 and called Kids and Electronics. Don't forget to check out my family-friendly boards at pinterest.com/mightymommyqdt. Stay connected with your kids by tuning into their electronic needs. And until next time, happy parenting.